The Kwara State Governor, AbdulRahman AbdulRazaq, was having a very great time with his family in UK, London to be precise, where they were celebrating the birthday of their son. And while this was going on, Kwara State was being ravaged by bandits, where they were killing some and took some hostages. Now, before I continue, please watch the clip. This news headline says armed gunmen invade Igbonla community, Irepodun LGA, Kwara State, abducting residents during a midnight raid. So while the family of the Kwara State governor was singing "It Don't Cast," last, everybody go chop breakfast, his people were actually chopping breakfast with bandits in the forest. It is very easy for some airheaded people to say that, yeah, the governor has a right to celebrate with his family. After all, he is not prevented from doing so. But to do this at this critical time, you would ordinarily think that this state has been having peace. This is the same state that was making headlines throughout last month for the amount of banditry and terrorist attacks that has been ravaging his people for the past couple of days. Need I remind you that this is the second tenure of AbdulRahman AbdulRazaq as the governor of Kwara State, and if you look at his track record as regarding banditry and terrorists, you realize that the response have actually been amounting to little or nothing at all in terms of arrest or bringing these people to books or making sure that there is justice for his people that have been slaughtered on a daily. In April 22nd, 2025, 6 people were killed after bandits attacked Ilesha, Baruten local government. June 3rd to 4th, 2025, 5 people were killed after a terrorist attack in that same Baruten local government and no arrests were made. In that same month of June, specifically on the 30th, 3 people were killed after vigilantes were ambushed in Gadoworo, Edu local government area. Now, the bandits actually gave them 30 days to breathe. After that, they attacked again, and this time around, they killed 2 people in Gamu village, Ifelodun local government, and no arrests were made, unfortunately. Now, it doesn't end here. On August 8, 2025, 5 killed in a bandit attack at Babanla, Ifelodun local government, including a police officer whose life was claimed in the process. No arrest was reported. Now, September 24, 2025, 2 were killed in the bandit attacks in Metokun and Agboro, Patigi local government, including a policeman, and actually no arrest was still made. Now, the most recent one that actually made headlines was in September 28th of last month, where 12 to 15 people were actually killed, but some people reported that this was way more, and it happened in Okeode, Ifelodun local government, including vigilantes and a whole lot of other people whose lives were claimed in the process. Now tell me, after these things that have been going on in 2025 alone, in Kwara State only, do you think it is sensitive for the governor and his family to be having this kind of bogus celebration and enjoying their life not in Nigeria but in London, where the government of that country has actually given them all the security the people can ever think of? Do you think this is reasonable? I've actually sworn never to insult any governor or political leader in Nigeria, because if the people are that foolish enough not to know that there is a government that ought to protect their lives, who am I to hold the governor or these political leaders accountable when they fail to do it? Because the people do not even want it. Why would you give a people something that they do not want in the first place? Why give the people security if they do not actually need it? Why would you want to protect the people of Kwara State if the people of Kwara State do not actually want to be protected? And yes, I do not blame the governor in any way, form, or capacity, because the burden of being protected is vested on the people to demand it from their governor and the people that they so-called elected into those offices, to say that, okay, enough is enough. Throughout this year, we have been living in fear. We have been living in constant worry that something might happen, that terrorists and bandits will come out of the forest and attack us while we sleep. This is going on in Kwara State day in, day out. In fact, almost every single month of this year, bandits have attacked Kwara State. Yet, the governor still had the luxury of time to celebrate with his dear family. And mind you, this guy might one day come to Nigeria and hold political office and rule the people of Kwara State or maybe other parts of Nigeria. This person will definitely not have an iota of feeling of what Nigeria or Nigerians have passed through or are passing through. These are your leaders. These are the people that you are putting in office. To the people of Kwara State, when you're tired, you know exactly what to do.